Screaming Geek Media here. I'm Jerry the Geek. Today we're going to be going over a Western movie, Hickok. So before we begin, please, if you like home theater, movies in general, 4K, Blu-ray and whatnot, please check out my videos on my channel, like and subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. So today we're going to talk about Hickok. Probably a movie you're probably not familiar with. Came out in 2017. Starring Luke Hemsworth, Trace Adkins, Chris Christopherson, and Bruce Dern. Directed by Timothy Woodward Jr. Basically, it's about the infamous gunslinger and outlaw Wild Bill Hickok. And he attempts to leave his past behind and settle down in the little town of Abilene, Kansas. He's offered a job at a local mayor who is played by Chris Christopherson as a town marshal. And he wants to make some changes, and it doesn't go very well. The gangs want to kill him, and it's actually not a bad movie for being a low budget B movie. Nothing spectacular, but it's fun. Now the 4K release came from Cinedigm in 2017. I couldn't find a lot of info on the filming of it, so I'm not sure if it was filmed on stock at all, if it was all digital. Suppose it was just upscaled to 4K because this was never released on Blu-ray. Has some nice textures at times, some little pops of color. Like I said, nothing spectacular, nothing to write home about, but it's not bad. It's a decent release. It does include a Blu-ray on here, even though it was never released before, so they went ahead and included that. There's some noticeable upticks in the detail between the two, color timings and whatnot. So here we'll take a look at the comparison shots between the Blu-ray and the 4K. And we'll come back and talk about the audio and everything else. And we'll see you in a couple minutes. Now for the audio, they gave us a DTS HE Master Audio 5.1. Again, nothing spectacular. Had the clear dialogue throughout. The music score was nicely done. Had some nice ambience. The surrounds didn't really provide much. You didn't have anything moving around you at all. It was just, atmospheric. But overall, it was a decent track. Now, as far as packaging go, pretty simple. I think this did come with a slip case, and I probably threw it away. I mean, probably. I know I did. But you got basically the 4K and Blu-ray, just different colors, nothing fancy. Now for the bonus, it's pretty simple. Have the Road to Abilene, the making of Hickok, some deleted scenes, and a trailer. That's it for the bonus features. So overall, again, it's not a bad movie, in my opinion. I liked it. It's not going to win any awards. It's cheesy, nothing's done very well in it, but it is what it is, especially for the price. You can get this on Hamilton Books for $4.95. That's one of the reasons we picked it up. It's a cheap 4K. What can you say? Amazon is over $16, so as if you can go to Hamilton, there's definitely got some good deals going. They don't have a lot of 4Ks, but they got a few of them that's actually cheap. So if you want cheap entertainment, I recommend picking it up. You can't go wrong. Well, I guess you could, because look at Dollar Trees. Some of them I thought would be good, spending a buck a piece on a lot of movies, and a few of them I've watched have been crap. So it's like, man, sure, I spent $20 on cheap movies, but hey, I could have bought one good movie for that. But I would recommend picking this up, checking it out. So that pretty much does it for my take on Hickok on 4K. Please check out my other videos on my channel. Like and subscribe and turn your bell notifications on. See you again. Geek out.